Yesterday, Hakeem Jeffries, Democratic representative from the state of New York, told the world that the Democrats really aren't all that interested in holding Donald Trump accountable for this alleged crime that took place over the weekend with his phone call with Georgia Secretary of State Brad Raffensperger. Here is Jeffries, in his own words, explaining why Democrats are just going to let it go. Here it is.
I have not viewed the transcript. We're not looking backward. We're looking forward to the inauguration of Joe Biden on January 20th.
Well, there you have it, folks. We're going to look forward. We're not going to look backwards. Gosh, no. If that sounds a little familiar to you, it should. It's because that is exactly what the incoming Obama administration said of all the many war crimes committed about the former Bush administration. They were going to look forward and not backward. And we all know how that turned out, right? Those same horrendous people from the Bush administration just found their ways to other parts of government with the Trump administration, got to cause more damage because, hey, nobody ever gets held accountable. This is an incredibly stupid statement that Jeffries has made here. And then he admits to like, well, I haven't even read the transcript. You haven't even read it and you're out there making a friggin' decision on it? That's idiotic. Remove him from office immediately, please. Like, you can't make a decision when you yourself admit that you've ignored the evidence. This is nuts, and this is everything wrong with the Democratic Party today. Accountability is the key to a successful and, let's face it, reputable government. If there is no accountability, there is no faith in the government. That's the bottom line. And Jeffries is saying right there what I'm sure many Democrats in the House agree with him on, and that is, who cares? We're just going to let it go. It's felony election tampering, mentioned in a video on Monday, the specific U.S. code that he violated. Georgia Democrats have actually said, we want to push for prosecution here in the state of Georgia. So that's good, I guess, because God knows the folks in D.C. aren't going to do anything about this. But folks, this is why Democrats lose. And I know you're saying, but Farron, they just retain the House and they want... No. Listen to me. This is going to come back to bite them. It always does. It always does. You have to hold these people accountable. It's not hard. And the only reason I can think why Democrats don't ever do this is because they don't want Republicans coming back and popping them for the things they do wrong. Honestly, I truly believe that. I truly believe that that is why Obama didn't go after Bush. And that is why Donald Trump didn't actually end up going after Obama. And that's why Biden won't end up going after Trump. It's one big club and we ain't in it. But if you are in it, good for you. You're officially above the law. Doesn't matter what you do. Your friends in D.C., even the ones who are technically your enemies in D.C., are always going to stand up and they're always going to protect you. And as long as there continues to be no accountability, people are going to push the limits even further every time. We didn't think that things could get worse than they were under Bush with the lawlessness of that administration, the openly committing these war crimes that they committed. And yes, they were war crimes. Torture is a war crime. But hey, nobody could have foreseen the Trump administration, right? Actually, we could have. Many of us predicted it. Because that is what happens when there's no accountability, when there is no justice. Donald Trump gets away with it all. Absolutely gets away with it all. And then every single time he does, he pushes it even further. This administration's not even over yet. And he's still openly committing what is very likely criminal behavior. And Democrats are already bowing down and saying, even though we don't know what it's about, we're not going to do a damn thing about it.